Texas isn't haunted because of ghosts. It's haunted because it never stopped being wild. That sounds like pride, but it's actually a warning. When the land stretches farther than help can reach. When the radio cuts to static between towns. When headlights stop feeling like protection. You realize something important. Big places don't belong to people. People just survive in them. Texas has places where you can break down and not be found for days. Places where fences run longer than memory. Places where the night doesn't feel empty. It feels attentive. Out here, darkness doesn't rush in, it settles, it watches, it waits for you to notice it. And when people talk about strange encounters in Texas, they don't describe panic first. They describe awareness. The feeling that something had already noticed them long before they noticed it. We're not talking about folklore for entertainment. We're telling stories meant to be shared around a fire. We're not talking about folklore for entertainment. We're not telling stories meant to be shared around a fire. We're talking about encounters. Moments where people realized they were no longer alone, not emotionally, not spiritually, but physically. We're talking about when these sightings began, where they continue to happen, and why the same stories repeat across decades, even when the witnesses don't know each other and don't want attention and gain nothing from speaking up. These are the things walk the Texas night. Hey y'all, this is Hauntmates, and we're your hosts. I'm Jeffrey Anderson.
And I'm Mallory Anderson.
And tonight, we're going to be talking about stuff that's been going on in Texas for years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deep diving.
Deep diving in Texas.
Oh, look at us.
Yeah.
There's so much lore in Texas, and I forget that. Like, I know there's so much lore in the world, and like some places are a little bit spookier than others, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, as much as I love Texas and their spooky lore, I definitely think there's more spooky lore in Mexico than Texas.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited about knowing more about our home.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we talk about all the time, you know, like how, yes, like the North or like the Pacific Northwest, like feels like it'd be like more our vibe just because like we like spooky shit, but neither of us don't think we could ever leave Texas just because
we can't.
Fucking Texas is Texas.
We're so Texan. Yeah, like we are. And it's funny because like when people, I saw this girl on TikTok was like, do people really dress like this in Texas? And it's like, no, not everybody looks like they live in Texas.
Yeah, no. And we don't ride horses to work and
I
shit
had
like
that happen to me so many times when kids would move to Texas from out of state and they were like, yeah, we thought
everyone just rode horses here.
And no, we don't.
Yeah.
I don't know any school in Texas.
No.
Like even in like the outskirts of Texas. No, everyone drives their car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like
we are normal here.
We are normal here. I mean, but you can't fuck with Texas barbecue.
You can't fucking fuck with Texas barbecue. There is, when you see Texas barbecue and you ain't in Texas, it ain't Texas barbecue.
It's not Texas barbecue.
It is so not Texas barbecue. No. And it always sucks so bad.
But don't get me wrong, like Memphis has good barbecue, so I've heard, you know, and like North Carolina, you know, like other.
Well, there's a reason why Texas barbecue is so good.
Because it's Texas.
It's Texas. But it actually comes from the German immigrants.
Oh.
I think I've mentioned that before. But yeah, there's a big German and Czech population in South Texas because history lesson. Texas was a port, and I really think I've talked about this before.
I think you have too.
Yeah, where Texas was a port and like how Ellis Island was. So that's why there's a big Czech population, like the Czech stop, you know, in West Texas in the city of West.
Yes.
Not
west
Texas. Of Texas, like West Texas-ish.
Yeah. Not where I'm from.
Not where you're from, the desert, the dry.
Yeah. But we do talk about that place today.
We do?
The desert.
Oh, okay.
Like where I'm from.
God, there is no way. You know, don't get me wrong. I can live in the Pacific Northwest easier than I could live in the Panhandle, East Texas, South Texas, West Texas. I can only live in Central Texas. Like
North Texas. Like North and
Central Texas. Yeah, like that's about, like as south as I can go would be Austin.
Yeah. I consider that kind of like central. Like central hill country-ish.
Yeah, yeah. God, it's so pretty too.
It is.
Not like what has happened to Austin because like Rainy Street's no longer there and like that's all. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're going off kilter.
No, we're not. I mean, it's about Texas.
Yeah. Look at us.
Yeah.
See, my ADD brain's working okay.
Yeah, it's working fantastic.
I'm on the same subject.
Yes. Texas isn't neutral land. It doesn't just exist beneath you. It reacts to you. People talk about Texas like it's empty, like it's wide open, like nothing is there until we arrive. That's a mistake. Texas is layered, buried, stacked with old paths, old borders, and older ownership. And when you move through it, the land doesn't welcome you, it registers you. East Texas closes around, sound like it's dampening evidence. South Texas exposes you so thoroughly that hiding becomes impossible. West Texas removes reference points until you're not sure where you are or how visible you've become. This is a place where you are either moving with purpose or you're lingering, and lingering is noticed. Cryptid encounters don't happen where people feel safe. They happen where people feel isolated but observed. Ranch roads with no shoulder, pipeline cuts with no cover, river bottoms where the brush is thick enough to hide anything that knows how to stay alive. Texas culture tells you not to talk about fear. So when someone does talk, it means they fear what followed them. It means the land crossed the line first. Do you think Texas feels hostile because it is, or because it's tired of pretending we belong here?
Ooh, that's so good because yes and no, but because like with Texas, like we can't succeed from the union, so we always feel like we're not a part of what's going on.
Exactly.
So I can see that being
Yeah.
that answer.
But it's like, there's so many different things like with Texas, you know what I'm saying? Like how
It's very vast and
it's
different
very
lands.
vast and different lands. Like it's
almost like a mini America,
yeah,
you know, or like a California and how Florida is very vastly different
Yes.
from
one coast to the
one
other.
coast to the other. Yeah. And that's how Texas is as well.
Yeah, except it's way bigger.
Yeah.
And way more vast in points.
Yeah, exactly. Like Colorado, I'm sure is very similar throughout.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. For the most part, from what I've seen and heard.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can imagine like the different regions, it's like there's more folklore, more spookiness to it.
Yeah. There's lots
More
of
regions.
So in this episode, we're just going to be touching on just a few of them, but
Yeah.
there's way more to go into.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see like what the different like folklore is between like east, west, north, south, and like see how normal, like how the animals we know are different looking based on those environments
Yes.
and how they adapt to the different environments.
Yes.
And how they have to. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm on this one.
So the first cryptid we're going to talk about is actually the chupacabra.
I always thought the chupacabra was from Mexico.
But where does Texas border?
Mexico.
Texas is bordered all around if you stop and think about it.
Yeah.
You know, like from such vastly different things.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because it's like in East Texas, you get the Spanish moss from Louisiana.
Uh-huh.
So it looks like Louisiana over there.
yep. So just keep that in mind while we're talking about everything we're talking about here.
I love this shit. You know me. I love like anything like agriculture, stuff like that. Like
Yes.
science, I don't know.
Yes. So the chupacabra didn't announce itself violently. It announced itself cleanly. Between 1995 and 1996, South Texas didn't erupt into chaos. It slid into unease. Ranchers didn't wake up to destruction. They woke up to order. Animals laid out, drained, and unmoved. Predators tear. They rush. They leave a mess. This didn't. This didn't detail people. That's the detail people avoid because it implies restraint. Elmendorf, Allen, Raymondville, Lilford, and Brownsville outskirts. Different towns, same result. The tracks leading away, no indication of panic. That tells us something uncomfortable. Whatever did this did not need to hurry. And people didn't feel attacked. They felt evaluated. Every early witness says the same thing quietly. I felt like it knew I was there before I did.
Ooh, like it watched like a serial killer.
Yep.
It like knew
It knew their patterns.
It knew your pattern.
Yep.
It knew your day to day.
Knew your day to day. South Texas already lives under watch. Cameras, helicopters, border patrol lights sweeping the dark. So when people say the fear came first, that matters because fear before sight means awareness before presence.
It's like the animalistic feeling that we
Yes.
have just like animals do.
Yep. The chupacabra didn't need to be real forever. It just needed to be real once, long enough for people to understand something could cross fences without breaking them. Why do you think control is more disturbing to people than violence?
Well, with control is power, and with power is manipulation.
Exactly.
Yeah. What if it's not a chupacabra? What if it was? Oh my gosh! What if it was Jasper from Twilight because he was supposed to be in
Exactly.
He's from South Texas, and that's where he encountered the vampires.
Yep.
The chupacabra is Jasper.
The Chupacabra's Jasper. And even more interesting, the guy that played Jasper in Twilight is from Midland, Texas,
Where you're from?
where I'm from.
So he's from Texas, Texas.
Yes, he's from Texas, Texas. Yeah. So now, after talking about something from South Texas, we're going to slightly move to like East Texas.
Okay, yeah.
Because, yeah. What were you saying?
I have family out there.
Yeah, you do. You know, and it's like when you think about East Texas, what do you think about East Texas?
I think of East Texas. I think Miranda Lambert because that's where she's from, and I think of big tall trees, really big tall trees, like forest trees.
Yes.
Like that's when like when you know you're in East Texas immediately from the geographic differences.
Yeah, and just the way it feels and the way it looks.
It feels like Bigfoot can just like walk out. Are you about to actually mention Bigfoot? Ooh, I'm good.
You're very good. And just so everyone knows, like we
don't talk about the episodes.
We don't, because we want everything to be like a surprise to the other.
Yeah, and like being husband and wife, like we live in the same house, we talk all the time, right?
Yes.
So like with our podcast episodes, we've actually asked like, hey, do we want to just blindly go into it? And I said yes, because that's more of a realistic conversation.
Yes.
You know?
It is.
And I always like that, conversations
Same.
in podcasts.
Because it creates more to talk about since you don't know what is going to be talked about next.
Exactly.
So.
Oh, I loved how that just like went.
Same.
So yeah, that wasn't planned.
That was not planned at all.
That just like organically just worked out.
Yes. Yeah. So East Texas. The big thicket doesn't introduce itself. It doesn't announce danger. It lets you walk in far enough to forget the way out. By the early 1900s, long before cryptids had names, people in Hardin, Polk, and Tyler counties were already describing the same thing. Something that didn't chase, something that didn't rush, something that matched pace. Hunters didn't feel hunted, they felt paced. The woods didn't explode into sound, they went quiet. That's not fear, that's submission. Silence in nature doesn't mean hiding, it means something has taken priority. People heard their names spoken calmly, not shouted, not lured. Acknowledged, as if whatever was there already knew who belonged and who didn't. And that's the part no one wants to say plainly. The big thicket doesn't feel hostile, it feels possessive. Like the land itself reminding you that your presence is temporary.
So what you just mentioned about like the woods and getting quiet, I've seen videos of people like in the Appalachian Mountains. And I don't know if it's Appalachian or Appalachia.
Either one works, I think.
I mean, you get what I'm saying, right? West Texas. Oh my God. But yeah, I don't know which one, if it's like Appalachia or Appalachia. But it was a guy in those mountains and he was going on a walk and all of a sudden it went quiet. And at first I thought like, okay, it's another AI video I'm about to fall for.
Yeah.
But then he was talking and he's like, yeah, I'm going to turn around now because the woods just went quiet. And so he like turned around, he's like walking off and stuff. But it was like, I knew that video was real because he's talking in it. And unless it's a voiceover, I'm just falling for it. But I mean, you can hear like him walking. You can hear like him walking.
You can hear his
like,
footsteps.
You can hear his footsteps. You can hear all that. And I'm sure whatever, they may have edited and stuff, but it was like, oh, it got silent. And like when it got silent, even I got creeped out. And like, I'm just a person on the other side of the screen.
You're just on the other side of the screen.
So I can only imagine
it.
how terrifying it would be to experience that in real life.
Yes. So, but that's what people believe that like the big thicket is like another version of Bigfoot.
Okay.
So like I just left it out in there just since I know you would probably see it, you know?
Oh no.
But yeah, no, it's, that's what people believe is it's like a more aggressive form of Bigfoot. 'Cause you know how like most time Bigfoot, other than the one where most of the time it's just, you just observe them, you know, but like people feel like this version of Bigfoot, like here in Texas, like hunts you and follows you and tracks you like through the woods.
It's like they're more aggressive.
Yes.
Like certain tribes back in the day, like some were more peaceful, some were more violent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Same concept.
Yeah.
So, and it's like, I
And
can
even
see
tribes
that.
today,
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know?
I could see that.
I could totally see that.
I mean, Texas is
And it's hot here, so when you're hot, you're more irritable.
Yep, and you're more aggressive.
And let me tell you, just as a southerner, I just noticed that just with people.
Yeah.
You know?
Same.
Like when it gets to the hundreds, watch out. I mean, they had to put a fucking warning out last year to like purposely, like on the news, purposely not to mess with like people, like not to antagonize in road rage because people are getting fucking shot and killed left and right.
Yeah. True
Like
story.
road rage.
Yep.
And it happens more in the summer because you're hot and more irritable.
It is.
Remember I was cleaning and you called me the other day and you're like, hey, blah, blah, and you're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm hot, I'm irritated, what do you want?
Yeah. I was like, I'll just see you when I get home.
I'm like, spit out the facts. I'm in the middle of it. I just had to take my glove out. I'm sweaty. What do you want?
And I think it was actually to tell you what this episode was going to be about.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Or not like be about, but like that I had the idea finally.
Yeah, I could totally imagine,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it being more of like an aggressor.
Yeah. Same.
Trying to pop my back. I wonder if they have back problems if they're so big.
I wonder too.
At 5'6", my back is starting to hurt. And I can't imagine being like taller than this.
Yeah.
Does your back hurt?
Sometimes, remember, you always pop my back.
Oh my God, I popped your back so good the other day.
You did. It was like terrifying.
That was like a triple pop.
I was going to be crippled for
No,
a minute there.
I was kind of scared. I went like too forceful on that.
Yeah. So, with that being said, is it scary to be threatened or to be tolerated?
Obviously threatened.
Yeah,
Tolerated is just like, that just messes with your anxiety.
exactly.
But yeah, I stand by my answer on that one.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got so far South Texas.
The Chupacabra.
Okay, so East Texas, we got
Bigfoot. Kind of.
mean Bigfoot,
Mean Bigfoot.
mean foot,
Mean foot. Mean puss.
mean puss. Oh my God, we had this feral stray cat that would come to our window and like scare our actual cat. And so we called him Mean Puss because he would like, the funniest fucking thing, it was like pitch black outside. And he's a black and white tuxedo cat, so you really can't see him like in the dark.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden we see this like out of like, it was like Michael Myers coming into play, like the shadow effect of like coming in.
Yeah.
And he like pounced on the window, scared all of us, plus like our cat. And then we go up to the window and we're like patting on the window, like, go away, you
Go
know?
on, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was screaming, go, get. And then our cat was behind us like, yeah, tell Mom and Dad.
Yeah. He's like, I'll translate for you.
Yeah. He's like, meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow,
Oh
meow,
my God,
meow.
but that thing was mean.
Yeah, it came around for like a month or so, like every night.
Hissing and just, I mean, trying to attack. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like,
like
through the fucking glass.
we're like, we did nothing. Oh my God, we just exist. So
Yeah.
mean foot.
Mean foot. That's what we're going to call that one. We're going to call the big thicket mean foot.
So big, thick, mean foot.
Big, thick, mean foot.
So that's what is in East Texas. South Texas has Chupacabra.
Yep.
Terrifying enough.
Yep.
Okay, so which one are we going to go next to?
We're going to go to West Texas.
Okay.
West Texas encounters feel different, not because they're louder, not because they're more dramatic, but because they're more modern. These stories come from oil workers, truck drivers, ranch hands, people with smartphones, people who drive the same roads every day and night. Beginning in the late 90s, reports increase, continuing through the 2000s into the 2010s. They cluster along Highway 285 between Pecos and Fort Stockton, which I've drove that highway numerous times. oil access roads near Midland and Odessa, which I've also drove those roads before to do photography stuff, take pictures of bands, and stuff like that. Ranch lands outside of Sweetwater, Abilene, and San Angelo. Also, like every other fucking place in West Texas, I've been around them.
I've driven them roads.
This my hood. These are working roads. Witnesses don't describe glimpses; they describe encounters. Something steps into the headlights deliberately. Deliberately.
Keep that in.
Tall, canine, broad-shouldered, and standing upright. Not charging, not fleeing, standing just outside the lights, watching. Animals don't test boundaries. Animals don't gauge reactions. Animals don't choose positions for psychological impact, but intelligence does. Some witnesses say it moved with the vehicle, matching speed, maintaining distance. Others say it stepped partially into the light, just enough to be seen. A few say it retreated calmly into darkness, not running, not crouching, as if it had learned what it needed. The posture is always the same: balanced, natural, comfortable. Not like a bear, not defensive. Like something that walks this way often, comfortably. Some report smells, wet fur, rot, something metallic. Others report silence. No footfalls, no brush movement, just silence. And some describe the feeling that encounters wasn't random. That the creature chose a place where escape was limited, where fear escalated quickly. That's not hunting, that's assessment. Names don't help here. Dogman, Skinwalker, names make things smaller. This doesn't feel symbolic, it feels adaptive. Contemporary, lights instead of firelight, oil roads instead of trails. This doesn't feel like something reacting to us. It feels like something studying us. And once something can study, it can wait. Why do you think intelligence is the detail people can't stop thinking about after these encounters?
I think it's because it's scarier when we realize that we're not the top predator.
Yeah, that it's equally as smart as us, if not smarter.
Exactly.
You know,
and more powerful.
You know, and like that's what I hear like when I've like researched like, you know, skinwalkers and stuff like that. You know, it's like that they pay attention for a long time to like adapt to realize what they need to do to
Yeah. And I've even heard where people will be out in the middle of the woods and they'll hear somebody screaming and they're like, or screaming their name, and it's like, if you hear a name in the woods, no, you didn't. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of it can sound like people to be like, help, help. And it's like
to lure you in and get you closer.
Exactly. But then again, it makes me feel bad because it's like,
what if someone is there?
Yeah, what if somebody is there? You know, it's like...
True. It's like the double-edged sword.
Exactly. I'll be honest with you. If I was on a hiking trail and I heard somebody screaming help, I would immediately go try to help.
Yeah, I mean, I would at least...
As safely and as
possible.
Cautiously as I could. Because, again, this podcast has made us think differently.
Yeah.
About somebody screaming help in the woods.
Yeah, no shit.
You know?
Yeah. And I mean, yeah. Always when you're like in the woods like that, always have a knife or something on you.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, but you know me, I have a knife every day on me.
You do. Remember when we were putting up Christmas decorations and the other guys were like, damn, everyone else has knives. Like, should we have knives? We're like, yes.
Yes, you should.
Yeah. It helps out.
Yes.
Like I have a Swiss Army knife keychain.
You do.
Yeah.
You never know when you need it.
Exactly. It has a nail file in there, so it's the girly edition.
Exactly. I mean,
I got little scissors.
I think all of them have nail files now.
Oh, do they really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there you go. So there you go.
Yeah. Yours is cute.
Yeah, I like it.
Texas doesn't deny monsters. It outlasts witnesses. People don't report encounters here because reporting implies escalation, and escalation implies response, and response means something comes back. So people minimize, they rationalize, they rewrite memory until it fits daylight. Because admitting intelligence means admitting memory. And memory means whatever noticed you once can notice you again. Do you see what I'm saying there?
Yeah, and two, it's like as humans, we don't want to admit we're stupid.
Yeah.
We're like, nah, we went on the moon.
Yeah.
We're smart.
Exactly.
Are we?
Are we?
It's like if you think you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Yeah.
If you think you're the smartest person in the woods, maybe you don't know what else is in the woods.
Exactly. Or what else is in the desert watching you, or what else is...
Exactly. What else is out there? Like, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like that movie we watched, Bugonia.
Oh my God, that was such a good movie.
Yeah. It's like they thought like they were the most intelligent people, but in the end, it's just an experiment.
Just an experiment.
Yep.
That was a good movie. And I'm glad that we watched that movie with like more of like a comical aspect of it. And I kind of wished I would have gone on that way to go when we went to go see Weapons.
Yeah.
Versus I just thought it was going to be like a horror.
Yeah, 100%. Texas culture teaches survival through silence. That silence doesn't make monsters disappear. It teaches them that the system works. That they don't need fear. They don't need belief. They just need people to keep driving, and people do every time. Like, it doesn't matter where you are in Texas. You're going to be driving.
Hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, you always give me shit about this because I'm like one of the few people that actually says
You're
in
the only
miles
person I fucking know.
here in Texas. You know, like
And
it's
it irritates me because I'm like, I don't know how many miles is between the place I lived my whole life to the place I worked for 11 years. I don't know the miles, but I just know the time.
exactly.
I know it takes me 30 minutes.
Exactly.
With traffic, without 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Always 30 minutes.
It's always 30 minutes. It's 40 minutes in the morning, earlier time, like between 7 to 8.
Yeah.
Or between, yeah. But if I go in later, yeah, I just know time. Well, that's because it's just Texas is so far from Texas.
Texas is so far from Texas.
Yes.
So Texas is so vast and so large that it's like
It's far from itself.
it's far from itself. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. God
You're
damn.
like, wait, where are you going with
that
this?
took me a second to get what you were saying.
Yeah. It was so dumb you didn't get it. It's like, remember when you told me how big Texas, like how long it is from north to south, that
Yeah.
if you flip it over,
Yep.
it goes into Canada.
Yeah, or it's like you'll be like 1 or 2 miles away from the Canadian border.
Yeah, that's how far Texas is from Texas.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Yeah, and that's why, like, geographically it's so different from itself.
Yeah.
Like, again, California to Florida. You can't drive Florida and drive California in a day. If you do, you're going to fucking die.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Actually, I don't even think it's humanly possible because I think it's more than 24 hours from coast to coast.
Well, not even just 24 hours, just like how long somebody can drive a car.
Yeah.
You know, by themselves.
I've done 17 hours.
That is crazy. You are not human. You are an alien. That's why you like them so much. Just saying.
Beam me up.
And that's why I like vampires, because I'm so pale. And I have Eastern European descent. So, you know, I'm pretty much close.
You're pretty close. So, this is the final question for you for this episode.
Okay.
If something here is intelligent, do you think our silence protects us or protects it?
I think silent protects it.
Yeah, because
It would create warfare, and
yeah.
I think, or I don't know, it could be when like the Pentagon announced that aliens are real and no one cared.
Exactly.
Like, you never know. You never. To me, that was shocking when that happened.
For real. They're like, well, you have shit, but we just don't know what it is.
Here's this proof of video that is from the Pentagon. We're releasing. It's our video, and we can't tell you what this flying object is. It's unidentified.
Yeah.
Unidentified flying object that the Pentagon's emitting.
Yeah. What?
And they talk to everyone else in the world, and they can't. They don't know what it is either.
Yeah, they're like,
wow.
Yeah.
And no one give a fuck.
You know who would know? Tom DeLonge would know.
Tom DeLonge would know. He would.
He would.
He believes.
One of my favorite Blink-182 songs is Aliens Exist.
It is a good song.
It's such a good song.
I remember when I went to go see them, and I had banged so hard it like hurt my neck for a week.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, damn, I got a little too excited. I
Man.
mean, we grew up with them.
We grew up with them.
Yeah.
And it was like when they were coming back with Tom
With Tom.
the second time.
Yeah. Because the second time, the prices went really high.
Yeah. Oh,
So
no, the first
stupid.
time was just when they came back from their hiatus.
Yeah.
This was the reunion with Tom.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. This is the reunion with Tom. Because when I went to go see him was without Tom and before the Kardashian craze. And then
Yeah.
it was cheaper to see him.
Yeah.
you know.
I saw him with, I think it was Fall Out Boys who opened for him when I saw him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was All American Rejects, Fall Out Boy, and Blink-182.
Yes, I remember seeing them too.
Yep.
Did you come to Dallas for that?
Yeah.
So that's another place we were there.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, Jeff. How many places like our timelines have lapped over?
We need to sit down and really figure it out.
I know, like really map it out, like where all we were.
Yeah, we should do that like a Stephen King map of how everything's tied in together.
How
and-
Derry's all connected and like connect me and you together.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because
is
we know
crazy.
we were in Fort Worth at the same time with dating different people
Yep.
at the same concerts. We were going to the same like third string production, Unsilent Nights.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what's crazy? And I mean, I lived 350 miles away or 5 hours.
Oh my God. That's a good tie back. Because I'm like, wait, how many miles? You could tell me it's like 100 miles, 300 miles. I have no idea what the different times is.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like-
350 miles or about 5.5 hours.
I just know I commute an hour for work, there and back.
Yep.
That's all I know.
Yep.
So it's funny because I saw a thing where people are talking about how, like, in the UK, like, oh, people say this is far and it's only like maybe 3 hours. They're like, no, they're saying this is so close and it's so far away. And it's like, no, you're talking to Texans. Like Texans are commenting saying that's really close because
Yeah.
Austin is a day trip for us.
I mean, hell, just Fort Worth is
An hour.
hour and a half.
Yeah. And that's
And it's called Dallas Fort Worth
literally Dallas Fort Worth. And we're like maybe 2 hours away from each other.
with
With traffic.
yes, with traffic.
Without traffic, back in the day, an hour.
Yeah.
Now it's
Without traffic, it's about an hour and 15, hour and 20. But
Yeah.
with traffic, which there always is, you're looking at 2 hours.
yeah, hour and a half minimum.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hour is amazing.
Yeah.
Gosh, Texas is crazy.
There we go. Texas isn't quiet at night. It just stops speaking in ways we understand. Out here, silence doesn't mean nothing's there. It means something has already decided you're not worth the effort. That's the part people get wrong. These encounters aren't about fear, they're about awareness. That moment when you realize the land didn't suddenly become dangerous, it was dangerous the entire time, and you just finally noticed. Texas doesn't chase its monsters away. It doesn't expose them. It doesn't name them. It builds roads through their territory. It drills beside them. It pretends coexistence is ownership. And then when something steps into the light, just long enough to be seen, people don't scream. They drive faster. They don't turn around. They don't tell anyone what followed them, because out here, survival isn't about being brave. It's about being remembered. If you've
And
ever,
we don't call 911 around here.
yeah, we call it 1911. If you've ever felt watched on a road you've driven 100 times, if you've ever noticed the dark felt closer than it should, if you've ever reached for a door handle and hesitated for no clear reason, you're not imagining things. You're just standing in a place that never belonged to us. Lock the door, keep driving, and don't look too long into the dark. If you have your own story of cryptids, strange encounters, or unexplained, please send it to us at howdy@hauntmates.com. If you like this episode, feel free to like, subscribe, and share with someone. Also, feel free to follow along with us on all social medias at Hauntmates. And until next time, just remember, some things don't want belief. They don't want witness. They don't want stories. They just want you to leave them alone.
Gone, get.